Still ahead here this morning, their success stories will amaze you. How the Literacy Network is improving lives. You're watching Wake Up Wisconsin Weekend. We'll be right back. Literacy Network has been helping people learn to read and write for the past 37 years. They have hundreds of success stories, and here to share some of those, we have Jeff Burkhart, Beatriz Cantelmo, and Richard Kniebueler.
Right.
I said it right. Thanks so much for coming on here this morning. Jeff, tell us first a little bit about what the Literacy Network does.
Sure. We help adults and families in the Dane County area with their reading, writing, and speaking skills so that they can get better jobs, achieve better health, and be more active in the community.
Okay, and for you, Beatriz, I read your bio. When you came here 19 years ago, you couldn't speak English.
No, not much.
Okay, but you were a med student, actually,
yes,
before you came.
That's correct, in Brazil.
Okay, and so how did you find the Literacy Network?
It was so helpful. It really was the tool that I needed and the support that I got from everyone, from the tutors to people who were taking the classes there. It really helped shape my new beginning here in the United States and in medicine.
And so since then, you've learned English and you actually have your own consulting.
Yeah, that's correct. Integrated life paths, and language is a main tool that allows me to do my work. I work with individuals, I work with the public and private sector, all kinds of difficulties and problem solving and challenges. So. Yeah, amazing.
It's made a big difference for you.
Big time.
Yeah.
Okay, and Rick, I love your story. You wanted to be a firefighter.
I was a volunteer firefighter. That's how I got started. I met the Literacy Council by the firefighter business.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about that. You needed to fill out the application, but you actually needed some help.
I needed help more in doing there's some tests and all that when we had to do firefighter 1 or 2. Then all of a sudden you have to have a test and all that, and then I couldn't read it, and I decided they asked me if I wanted to come to they told me about a lady, I met her, and she got me into the Literacy Council, and that's how I got started.
That's awesome. I really like your story because you talk a little bit about how it's a challenge almost, and it takes some courage even to go there.
Yeah, when I first got there, I was very scared, very nervous and stuff. Once they were all pretty nice, and when they told me that we were going to do kind of a test just to see what your reading level is and all that, and once I got the tutor, it took me 3 or 4 weeks to get comfortable. Then I was comfortable from there on.
And you were able to then pass that test?
Yes, I have. I passed the firefighter and I took the EMT test too.
Pretty neat story. And so now you guys are actually both volunteer tutors as well? Or are just you?
I just work with the trainers right now.
Okay. Very neat. But of course, you're always in need of volunteers.
Absolutely. Yeah, we always have a waiting list. Right now we have about 50 to 60 people on a waiting list, and so we are always looking for tutors who can help out. We have a 10-hour training that we ask people to go through, and then we will match them up with an appropriate opportunity for them to practice their skills. And
you actually have 1,000 people, just like Beatriz and Rick, coming through your doors.
Every year, yeah, we have more than 1,000 people who come through and are in need of language and reading and writing assistance. And we work with the schools, we work with community centers and a variety of other locations, healthcare centers, to provide this English and reading and writing assistance for folks.
Okay, and what kind of a time commitment is this we're talking about?
If you're a volunteer, we ask that you commit to 2 hours a week, at least, of helping somebody with their reading and writing skills.
And it obviously makes a huge difference because you guys are sitting here today talking about your experiences, so we really do appreciate you sharing that and coming forward. So thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks, Teresa.
We will put all of that information also if you would like to become a volunteer or if you would like to know any more information about that on our web channel, WKOW.com.